guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Planetbase. And I've done quite a bit of work off camera, got some stuff going, and actually pretty much got the layout set up now. So that's the most important thing. As you can see, I've been very busy. I did say I was going to do some building on camera on last episode for this episode, and we will be doing some. I can't guarantee that they're gonna get built because we got 30 but only one is free, but yeah, so pretty much worked really hard to get rid of this was such a big issue. I tried to figure out a way of doing it, and then I couldn't find a good place to put the dorms without impacting an area. So pretty much what I had to decide was, like, I either need to build this area, which I couldn't because they were stopping me finishing off this side, or I'd have to move them completely somewhere else, which has to be over here. And if I put them over here, then the dorms and the cabins would have interfered with the manufacturing. So I pretty much had to set up manufacturing partially to get them in place. So as you can see, you've got dorms and that up here, and the manufacturing is going to spread out this way, which is good. But yeah, so pretty much we've got everything planned out and done. So we've got our robot making facility, which I've shut down at the moment because I'm trying to preserve a bit of materials. We've got these guys going. Medical supplies is what we need to survive, and is what we're going to focus on in today's episode because we are struggling. We've got a few people having malnutrition issues. I don't want to have the same issue as last time. I need to get a steady supply of medicine going in this base. So that's what we're going to focus on today. That's what we're going to get going. So I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to keep game speed at a slow speed. As well as that, I focused a lot on power. So since obviously I had to expand the manufacturing, pretty much get manufacturing up and running, that uses a lot of power. So we had to pretty much, we got all our power collectors built now. There's no more that can be placed in this area. I might be able to place more out this way in the future, but we got our wind turbines. We've got 11 there, and I've actually got 11, or almost 11, needs 2 more, 11 solar panels there, and then it's kind of a bit even. At least I need a lot. I need probably about 20 to 25 of each, maybe even more. This map is much harder, like it's because you get these low areas of no wind, but then that, I think I just heard a ship. Yes, there we go. What have you got, my friend? You are selling. I don't have money to buy you, do I? Carrier bot. Oh, he's only 80, but he comes to 106. I could buy you. How am I doing on spares? Probably should buy that. I was hoping he'd have medical supplies, but I'm just gonna buy the carrier bot because I need more carrier bots, and I've got my bot making facilities shut down at the moment, and that guy can focus on taking that. I bought a whole bunch of plastic before on the 2 things because I was having a huge plastic issue. I pretty much used all my money on plastic. They just weren't making it. It's because these guys were I had them more focusing on these 2, and yeah, I'm making them focus on these 2 farms because this farm here has all my starch, and they just weren't doing it, and I wasn't getting any starch. So I'm starting to build up a bit of a starch collection, which is good. That's what I want to get going. But anyway, as I was saying, we need to focus on medicine. So we need to get a proper medical area sorted out today. So what we're going to do is we're going to plan this, and we need a link up here as well. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put you here, and I'm going to link you there, and we're just going to do a few things here today to get this planned out, and then I'll finish the rest of it off camera for next episode. So I'm going to run the oxygen up this way because we need to link these 2 areas. So that's going to run there, and then this oxygen bay can go here. Now what we need to do is we need to get medicine kind of brewing in this area. So this is kind of going to be a medical wing where I'm going to have a few areas, a few sick bays coming off these areas. So we can go maybe a sick bay here. We'll do that, and then if we go another large sick bay can come off that one, and then let's get another sick bay. Liking to get one connecting off here, so we're going to recycle this one and try again, but we're going to get a sick bay connecting out this way. So we've got 2 sick bays there. I would like the oxygen generator to go out this way as well. So, because we're going to have a few medical bays in this area, and we're going to have another one of these. Where are they? What am I looking for? I'm looking for the biodomes. So we're going to build another large biodome. He's going to go off the end of here, but he is going to be for medical supplies. So he's going to make our medical supplies. And then we're going to have medical kind of wrapping up around this way. So then we're going to actually have laboratories. And we haven't built any laboratories yet in this game. So what I do need to do is get another oxygen tank here. And then this one. So this is the pain because it's like a whole bunch of planning pretty much. But, well, you can go here. And then I can get another one to link it right here. If I go oxygen, he can then link in between here and here, which is good. What I will do is I'll disconnect this connection for now, so then I can kind of walk in between. So yeah, so we've got this oxygen generation link that will go this way and connect that back up. And then we've got these guys then linking back into here and here. So then I can branch off in these directions. But I need to pick one main oxygen line, which will probably be this one here. So then what that allows me to do is I'm going to then go laboratory. And so that's going to be my main oxygen line. And I'm going to have laboratories all riddled through here. This is what we're going to have. So then we can go laboratory here. And then that can be linked in here as well. And then we're going to grab another laboratory. And how are we going to do it? We can do a laboratory maybe here. Well, let's do a laboratory that goes like, well, we're probably actually going to have that as an oxygen generator as well. So we've got 2 laboratories here, and then I want to have another laboratory linking off here. So all this is going to take a while for them to build. So I need, that's an oxygen generator here, isn't it? Yeah, so that can get, we're just going to link them all so I know where they're all linking. So then that's an oxygen generator. So then I can get another oxygen generator to come out this way. And you can connect there. And then I'm going to get another oxygen generator and connect him out here. So then he can go here. And that can get linked there. So trying to keep a nice grid system going. It makes it easy when you're able to keep a grid. So then what it means is you have sick bay here and here. And then we've got, we need more sick bays. They're going to be kind of spread around the map, I've decided. They're just going to fit in areas. I'm going to keep this little one here. And then we're going to have 2 big ones here. We might have another few up over here or in this area up here, maybe along this stretch here, in between these guys on this side. That's probably where I'm gonna put them because it's a bit hard to make a full like medical wing because since they're like they're T sections, so you can't connect anything to them. So that's the annoying part for it, but it's okay because the game is pretty good when they're injured. They'll figure it out, so we don't have to really have the wing. We can have a nice spread out. But I'm liking how it's gridding out and kind of going. So this is probably these guys here just finished building that. It's because a lot of my iron they're not using at the moment. That's pretty much all used. We've got a lot to make, but they're not making it for me. It's because I got them kind of making plastic and metal at the same time, and I don't have that many people at the base, so you know we're obviously going to have that issue there. But again, as you see, we're going to need a lot of metal. We're going to need a lot to do to push this. What I will do, I'm actually going to connect it. So this base, we're going to get this connected here. So it just makes it easier when you're able to have them all walk around the direction that you want them to as well. So to have the base linked is pretty good at the moment. So if we do that, and then there's probably going to be one more in between it. There we go. So that is the link we will have in between there, and then we can have our another medical area all in here. So we can have a medical place branching off here. So this is a big area I'm planning. I don't normally plan ahead like this so quickly. It's just because I wanted to actually do a bit of planning for you guys on camera. So that's why we're going to have a few little things happening here today. And there's someone dying, most likely of asphyxiation. It's quite a common way people die in this game, especially when there's blizzards. But yeah, there we go. So this is kind of our medical wharf running here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that other one's 7. I'm pretty happy with that. Yep, and it's a medic, of course, that dies. Medics are the ones, I think it's a bug in the game. Medics are the only ones I find that die of asphyxiation. Others do die of asphyxiation, but they die so much easier than everyone else. How is my medic situation going? I've got 12, so I'm happy with that at the moment. I want to keep it probably at 20 to 25 because we're going to have a few medicine areas, and we've got a few laboratories here, so I'm happy with that. And I'm happy with the grid system. I'm happy with how this is connecting, and that on this side I think we might have more stuff like Vicro meat and all that sort of stuff, but then don't forget we still need to do leisure and dorms. Now we've got all this area in here that we can build in, and then that's what we're going to have to mix up with leisure and dorms. So leisure's not going to be too big, so leisure probably be over here just off the sick bay. We can have Vicro meat probably just growing over here, and leisure comes down to here, then all this section out this way can just be dorms. So we're not too far off building everything, which I'm happy with, but it's just going to take a while to build it all. It's going to take a while to get all these resources. So I'm going to turn this into priority because that's what I want them to build next, because that's where we're going to be growing our medicine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what I wanted to do for this episode. I wanted to plan out the medical wharf and get that all done. Now it's a matter of fact of just getting this done off camera for you guys for the next episode. And then another medic probably dying there of asphyxiation. And then yeah, then hopefully next episode we can look at... I'm right. I don't know what it is about medics. If we can get this done, then next episode we can kind of get the Vicro meat area planned, and then we can start branching off all the dorms this way straight away. And then we can just start building the population. The base is so ready to start getting people in, it just doesn't have it. You know, we've got the food, we've got the meals, you know, we've got the production line, we've got everything. We just need to plan out the place. So really what we've got is we just need to push a bit harder to finish it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. So as usual, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So see you later, guys.